seems to get to know Erliden.
Yeah, that's right. The offense always potent for Brampton. Both of those games coming in Erie, so we'll see how he fares here in his first contest in the CAA Center.
And we are underway. It's the third meeting between these two inter-conference rivals who seem to play each other a lot throughout the course of every season. Spencer Sova gets center and sends it in. Brampton without Stevie Leskovar, Angus McDonnell, Mason Zabeski, and Lucas Carmiris once again, although a few of those guys getting closer to returns. We'll have more on that as the broadcast goes along, as Brampton looks to get a zone entry here, but they're offside. He's on the bench. Good news for Brampton. Face-off one, Martone, a hot shot, and that one went over the net. Here's Alex Steven pinching in his second OHL game. He got in his first one a couple weeks ago and looked very solid doing it. Again, head coach James Richmond really liked his game, spoke to him before today's contest. Thrown in front of the net. Misa's shot, and there's Rakoff. Good stop made there by Erliden, his first save of the game, and it was a good one. Back the other way, Terrance. Good disruption there by Alex Steven, and it'll be thrown back to the neutral ice area. Rakoff gains the zone. Here's Rakoff getting leaned on there. He was taken down. There's going to be a penalty.
Good. Parker Von Richter had the best chance at that. He scored his first goal of the season on Friday, and Niagara almost had his second one there on a power play chance.
Still 33 seconds left on the power play. Finn Harding in the corner. He'll slap it around for the Seattle Kraken prospect Carson Rakoff, and he'll throw it down low for Misa, working on an 11-game point streak. So no wonder Mikey K took him as his teddy bear toss pick. Harding. Pass just missed Rakoff. He retrieves it, though. Martone threw it across. That one missed Misa, but back up top to Harding. And now to Misa, to Sova. Save made there by
Than that, the Steelheads have looked dangerous here on this man advantage.
This power play's about to be over as Schaefer slaps it down. And 0 for 1 of the Brampton Steelheads now on the power play. As Sova retrieves it behind his own net. They leave that top unit out there, though, for a 5-on-5 situation. Misa got it past Sauter, but
this game can definitely help with the confidence and the momentum here today.
He stopped 6 shots so far. Otters off the draw. Again, they score! Martin Mishiak with a rip on the power play, and the Otters are up 1-0. Penalty kill continues to be a bit of a struggle as we approach the halfway mark of this season. Sauter to Schaefer. Otters up 1-0 here on the road. Spun in there by Alex Messier. First one there is going to be Alex Steven. Plays a big physical game. You wouldn't think it's his second game in the OHL. He's a 19-year-old who plays a big game in the OJHL. Misa's shot stopped and held on. Chauncey likes to jump up in the rush. He's got a heck of a shot, too. Brampton wins the draw. Rakoff finds Sova in front. Stopped by Erliden. The puck bounced up, and Rakoff tried to swat it in. Terrance steals it, throws it in, tipped in, no icing. Sova. Bodied there by Royston. It ends up being worked back to Sova, and he'll jump up in the rush. Misa and Martone play give and go here. They tried to return it to Misa, and then it's sent out by the goaltender Erliden, but it's going to be icing. Power play blast from Martin Mishiak. Brampton still looking to open the floodgates here and, of course, get the teddy bears flying from the crowd. Frasca trying to go down low. Harding closed in on him. Frasca this time going to go up top. Here's Hughes. Disrupted there by Misa. The top line out there for Brampton, and Misa's away on the rush. Down the right side. Taken down, no penalty. Took an extra shot to the head there, but that one goes undetected. And the Otters will send this one deep. Sova tries to move it along. Frasca's in there for the Otters. Finally, Harding's able to work this one to the line. It hit Rakoff in the skate, and the Otters will send it back in. 8:38 to go in the opening period. It's Erie 1, Brampton nothing so far. Martone picks up speed down the wing. Now cutting to the middle. Couldn't go anywhere with the puck, though. It's going to be swatted by Eggleton right to Schaefer, and Erie moves the puck in. Messier goes across, fighting for it now, but Hammond can't do much with that. Eggleton will chase. Was behind. Misa got a shot up high late earlier in the period, and that one also went undetected. 6:06 to go here.
Again, late in this first period.
Steelheads still without their overager, Stevie Leskovar on the back end. The Minnesota Wild prospect probably won't be ready until the new year. And, of course, that's when trade deadline season is in, so who knows what any roster is going to look like at that point. Otters trying to work this out of their own zone. Mishiak goes far side, disrupted by Steven. And it's a delayed offside on the Otters, so Steven will reset and play it over to Jakob Fibiger. Fibiger to Steven, and up to Misa. Trying to go back to Fibiger. Look out! That shot goes high and wide. Nearly a break there for Gabe Frasca. Misiak off another turnover. Thrown in front, and Ivan Kovic made a stop again on Frasca. These are the areas the Steelheads have wanted to clean up from Friday's loss in Niagara. Good puck management, or pardon me, poor puck management and coverage in their own end. 5:10 to go here in the first. Otters lead 1-0. Sauter throws it up the boards. That one works its way into Brampton territory, and it's going to be icing against the
Often just getting over the blue line, stopping up, allowing everybody to get there, and almost found Misa on the back door for another one.
Fibiger finds Rakoff, and the Steelheads move it into the zone, but it's taken away by Matthew Schaefer. Speaking of patience, makes a great move there on Fibiger. Schaefer keeps the puck, threw it in front. Frasca forced behind the net. Former Kingston Frontenac throws it into the middle, but it's read by Martone. And now Rakoff has it at center ice. He'll send it in. Goaltender sticks it aside there. Erliden throws it in the corner. Frasca finds Misiak, and he'll flip it out. Wanted a stretch pass, and he found Hughes. Tender Ivan Kovic plays it over for Sova with a minute to go here in the opening period. Erie up 2-1. Sova hits his former teammate Malcolm Spence. Misa plays it over on the far side for Harding. Again, he can't clear, but Harding on a second try can work it out. It's intercepted with Schaefer, and 45 seconds to go in the first. That should be icing. No, it's not, says the linesman, so Fibiger's got to get back quickly and does a nice job to reverse it over to Von Richter. Brampton looking for a late equalizer here. 30 seconds left in the first. They trail at 2-1. Martone, Rakoff, far side pass, but they're offside as Misa out there of Misa, Rakoff, and Martone. And on a face-off win by Brampton, they're able to work it in. Rakoff from distance, stopped and held on. Zone draw, that was 6 seconds off the clock. 17 left. Fibiger floats that one in. It's caught. Step out of the boxes. 5-on-4 for 40 seconds. Frasca, but they couldn't get it in. Brampton looking to break away shorthanded here. Martone got a stick on it, but it's the Otters who move it back in. Frasca to Davio, couldn't pull the trigger. Porter Martone's fresh out of the box, and here he is down the right side. Took a big hit from Malcolm Spence. That separated him from the puck. Now Spence brings it in. Davio, Terrance, Spence, shot. Ivan Kovic, a save. He dropped it, and Lefebvre picks up the rebound but couldn't clear. Davio goes down low, deflected onto the stick of Spence. Now Terrance in the slide. Finds Edwards. Back to Spence. Penalty about to come to an end. Spence delays and takes it around the net. Back to 5-on-5. Otters controlling. Shot by Terrance over the net. Davio a drive. That one blocked by Lefebvre. And the Otters still putting the pressure on here Brown in the Brampton zone. Martone spins it into the middle for Sova. The defenseman jumps up in the rush. Also out of the...
Putting havoc down low. Now the first line back together, and they're out there on the ice.
Another face-off win for Erie, and Schaefer gets this puck deep. Sova tries to chip it out. Rakoff couldn't get it out on the half wall. And Femus takes over here for Erie. Rakoff again in his own zone. This time he's able to work it to Misa, and Brampton tries to go up ice the other way. Quickly, though, taken back by Alfano and sent in. So now Finn Harding's got to try to clear this puck. Martone, on second try, is able to work it out to center. Schaefer, though, who skates so well, is able to track it down in his own end. He was pressured there by Rakoff. Misa trying to hold it in. It's taken back by the Otters, and Femus to Spence. They gain the zone. Spence, the return to Femus. Big hit by Harding on Spence behind the play. Then Davio's shot was...
You want to see there, Luke Misa trying to use that speed. He was knocked off the puck, but Chase Lefebvre right there on the scene to be able to pick that puck up.
Carey Terrance, they get the entry. Over a minute gone on this power play. Terrance held the line on a clearing attempt and got it back. Here's Terrance around the Brampton goal. Spins, changes the angle of attack, tried to sneak it to Alfano. It was blocked. Schaefer a drive, caught and held by Sova. Finds Chase Lefebvre, the overager. Moving down the wing, now cutting to the middle. Shot stop, rebound in front. Martone nearly got a stick on it, and somehow that one didn't go in. Hughes back the other way. Game opens up as Spence picks up speed. Now tries to go backdoor to Hughes, and he shot it wide. Rakoff slaps it across to the other side. It's held in by Terrance. Back down low to Hughes. In the slot, Royston's shot was blocked away there by Harding. And now the Steelheads try to counter. Rakoff down the left side. He's got Misa in the middle. Great job there to break it up by Edwards. Puck deflected behind the goal. Misa, Martone. Here's Porter Martone walking in with a shot. That one hit the glove of the goaltender Erliden. Chance to clear for Schaefer. Slipped it past Martone, and finally they can work it to center. But it's Brampton's turn to start throwing some punches as Von Richter throws it in, and he'll chase after it himself. Martone's the first one there. Threw it across. Von Richter, centering pass was blocked away, and now Ty Henry's able to clear it and send it up to Royston. 3-on-2 the other way. Terrance, Edwards, shot blocked by Von Richter, up and out of play as the game's. Mishiak won it, and Schaefer's on it here for the Otters. He chops it into an open corner. Fibiger pinches in down low to cut off his attempt to clear. And now Misa's pass to the point was cut off by Frasca. Back the other way they come. Hughes on a 2-on-1 to Mishiak. Back to Hughes, they score. And the Otters have a 3-1 lead. Callum Hughes puts it in zone. Over to Parker Von Richter. Steelheads trying to change their momentum here. It's right on goal. Martone picks it up, and now Brampton has it in the offensive zone. Misa, Guy at the point, a shot over top of the net. Misa picks it up here, threw it in front, but Rakoff was tied up, and now the Otters work it out. Hughes gets center and sends it in. He has the most recent goal in this game. It's a 3-1 lead for Erie with 5:02 to go here in the second. In the slot, it's Hughes again. That shot was blocked away. Gabriel Frasca swept off his stick. Martone finds Sova and bumps it over to Rakoff. Tried the return to Sova. It's sent in. Schaefer hit there by Sova. Good job to separate him from the puck in front for Martone. And again, Rakoff was tied up in front of the net. So Sauter works it to Mishiak, and the Otters clear the zone. Here's Harding. Over to Porter Martone. He couldn't go anywhere with it, so it's sent right back in by Mishiak.
Yeah, that's twice now. We've seen a centering pass by Martone for Rakoff in front, and he's had his stick tied up just at the last second.
4:20 to go in the second period. Brampton's still stuck on one goal. Unusual for them. They have 20 tries on net. And now a breakaway pass for Terrance. Carey Terrance to the backhand. He sent it over the goal. Off the icing, face-off coming back into the Otter zone. They win the draw. 40 seconds to go in the power play. Top unit out there, Schaefer, Femus, Edwards. And now over to Alfano, back in front for Edwards. Taken away by Von Richter, knocked to the line, held in by Femus for a moment, and now out to center. Schaefer, quick up here to Alfano. Otters trying to go for another one here, but Ivan Kovac against Carey Terrance. And it's a scramble draw won by the Otters captain. Back to Ty Henry. He gave it away. Martone trying to find it. Henry recovers and plays it out to center. Sova retreating on it. Goes over to Von Richter. And a touch pass back to his defense partner, Spencer Sova. Now to Porter Martone at center ice. He tried to go across. It was tipped by Royston. Finally sent in there by Misa. Henry, though, has got some time. He'll send it around. Von Richter pinches, holds it alive. Martone drags it to the middle, and he scores! Porter Martone with a drag and a snipe to cut the lead. It's 4.
And shooting it just under the glove, it looked like just a tiny bit of daylight there. Erliden thought he was on the post and didn't have anything for Martone to shoot at. But that quick release in tight with Terrance right on him. And that's a big goal there for the Steelheads again to be able to get this back to within 2. Possibly winning this game here today on a Sunday afternoon.
A different looking line to start period 3. Martone, who's played the whole year with Rakoff, out there with Zidlicki and Chase Lefebvre right now. So in a blender, trying to get something going. Offensive zone pressure to start period 3, but Zidlicki's pass was picked off by Malcolm Spence. Good backtrack though by Zidlicki to get the puck back, and he drew a penalty. Martone leaves it there for Lefebvre. Delayed call and a shot over top of the net. But Brampton face off against Carey Terrance. The Erie captain wins it, and it's cleared out by Sauter. Ivan Kovac will settle it there for Sova back behind his own goal, and Brampton starts the breakout. Sova will drop it back for Luke Misa, and over to Martone, and Brampton gets the zone entry now. The captain, Martone, finds Rakoff, and they score!
Back within one. Rakoff from Martone. It's fourth line mate. Carson Rakoff perfectly in the slot. Rakoff's got that quick release, snaps it by the blocker. And for Carson Rakoff now, his 20th on the season. Martone continues to extend his point lead on the team. 32nd assist, 53rd.
Leave it there for Jakob Fibiger. He was taken down, but no penalty. Davio will throw it right back in. Von Richter had the stick knocked out of his hands. That allows Erie to keep it alive. In the slot, Frasca fishing for it. Martone in his own zone, able to protect the puck and find Fibiger. Here's Fibiger leading the rush. Lefebvre, Martone, Lefebvre, they score! Brampton's cup.
Chase Lefebvre's second goal in a Steelheads uniform. He tried to get that pass to Martone, went off the skate, back onto the stick of Lefebvre, and then he slides it through the 5-hole of Erliden. And again, it's that pace by the Steelheads picking up here in this third period that's created the Otters.
The Sidlicki, Martone, Lefebvre line stays together. Chase in the middle, he wins the face-off. And kicked by Harding into an open corner for Jakob Fibiger. And Fibby will chip this one up to center ice. It finds its way to Sidlicki, and he finds Martone in stride. This one tipped into the corner. Lefebvre chasing after it. Schaefer whacks it over into the other corner. Challenger will leave it there for Terrance, and it's flipped out into the Brampton zone. 14-16 to go in the third period. Steelheads have scored 3 unanswered. They've tied the hockey game. Fibiger, that's Sidlicki over to Lefebvre. Martone had to wait for Lefebvre to get onside, so he chops it in. Took a couple bumps there from Messier. And now back to get it to Matthew Schaefer. 13:58 to go in the third period. Guy knocks it down. They say that was a legal touch. Martone tries to intercept the pass. Now on the outside, it's Mishiak, gloved and held by Jack Ivankovic. Cage. Schaefer, a one-handed there for Sauter. Gets the return pass, and Matt Schaefer, always thinking offense, moves the puck up ice to Royston. Steven sends it to the line, not out. Royston held it in. Steven, though, intercepts the pass and finds Adam Sidlicki. Now Sidlicki using his speed to the outside. Gets it in. He's spilled, no penalty. And Ty Henry moves it back up the other way. You can hear the fans don't like that one. Royston, Terrance, saved by Ivankovic. And you mentioned timely
defensive plays being made through the neutral zone. And again, that's kind of the game that the Otters want the Steelheads to play here after the speed they came out with.
Off the neutral zone face-off, Brampton sends it in. Sauter back to retrieve it with Sidlicki all over him. And Royston plays a little give and go here with his captain, Terrance. Far side pass for Edwards. Tries the return in front. Ivankovic is saved, but Royston drew a penalty. And only in 20 seconds left in the Rakoff minor.
And what a kill in that 5-on-3 it was for Chase Lefebvre, running all over the ice, breaking up plays, and he was finally the one to be able to intercept the pass and get it down the ice.
Almost out of trouble now as it's brought back in by Edwards. He takes it wide and button hooks. Frasca tried a shot, blocked away. Spence couldn't find it. And now Rakoff is out of the box. We're back to 5-on-5. Brampton works the puck out. And now Rakoff takes it the other way. Rakoff drops it off. Sidlicki couldn't get a handle on it, though. Spence helps it along here for Frasca. Steelheads dodge a bullet. Saved by Ivankovic. And Lefebvre, Martone waiting behind the net. Past Porter's stick. He got dumped from behind and no penalty. And now this one worked out to center where Sidlicki waits on it.
Yeah, he took a cross-check from behind right into the boards there.
Sova gains the zone. Shot was stopped there by Erliden. And the rebound picked up by Femus, who goes across the ice. Henry leading a 3-on-2. Henry drops it off to Spence. Spence, Alfano shot, blockered away by Ivankovic. That's his 31st save as it's worked out to center with 6:10 left.
And Spencer Sova.
Here's Ty Henry, trying to go up ice. It was deflected by Martone, works to Davio, who slides it in, and Guy sends it right back the other way to center. Martone finds Sidlicki. And now back out to center once again, as both teams play rather cautiously here. Lefebvre chips it in just wide of the goal. Davio, the first one there for the Erie Otters, takes a hit from Lefebvre, absorbed that one and moved it along. Terrance now as 4 Otters skate across the line. It's offside, though, once again. I feel like Erie's down to 2:40 left here in the third period. A 4-4 game. Both goals in the third period scored by Brampton. Rakoff and then Lefebvre as they took away a 4-1 deficit. which started with the Porter Martone goal in the final minute of period 2. Schaefer backtracks here with 2:23 to go. As we said, both teams playing a little cautious here in the late stages of regulation. Sauter and Schaefer play give and go in the neutral zone. Sauter gets center, sends it in. Ivan Kovic gloves it down, and he's going to stick it aside and send it out of the zone. Didn't want to be forced into a whistle there and have to take a draw on his own end.
Ivan Kovic, we talk about his goaltending play all the time, but he's a great handler of the puck as well.
He's going to have to do it again here. Jack comes out to play the puck. He settles it there for Reed Guy, and Guy will just flip this one out to center. Thrown right back in by Royston, knocked down by Spencer Sova. 1:45 to go in the third. Here's Adam Zidlicki with speed. Zidlicki moves it in, sends it wide. He scored the first Brampton goal of the game back in the first period. Fibiger holds the line, sends it in, that one just wide. Edwards. Royston, 1:24 to go. This one thrown back in. Zidlicki's got a step. Here's Zidlicki. Great save there by Erliden with a glove. And then Zidlicki took a spill behind the play. He's slow to get up. Schaefer moving it back the other way for the Otters. And they're offside once again. Lefebvre draws it back, but Martone couldn't get the shot away. Spence is there and plays it up to Schaefer. Schaefer to Alfano. Down the right wing, threads it in for Schaefer, trying to throw it in front. That one taken away by Von Richter and up to Zidlicki with 8 seconds left. Zidlicki skates the puck out to center, then he left the puck behind. That one should have been offside. Steelheads, though, dodge the bullet, clear it out.
Point here in this game.
3-on-3 here at CAA Center. Underway as both teams vying for the extra point. Otters and Steelheads tied at 4 on a Sunday afternoon. Sova has the puck as Brampton has the first possession of 3-on-3, and Luke Misa's got the big speed. He picks it up, drops it off for Martone. Those two had their wires crossed, though, and Spence picks up the loose puck. Now Malcolm Spence, who extended his goal streak to 3 games, moves it in. Schaefer creeps in from the blue line and picks up the puck. He'll send it back to the neutral zone where Malcolm Spence retreats.
And these Erie Otters have an overtime win on Thursday against the North Bay Battalion, their last win.
Here's Terrance moving down the wing. Back in front, they score! Malcolm Spence comes back to Peel Region and wins it in